Hello everybody and welcome to Irresistible Indie. This is your host Pixel Pirate. Thanks for joining us today. And today we are playing a game called Vessel. It is an indie release, which is why it's on Irresistible Indie. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Start a new game. It does have a bit of a cutscene before we start. As you can see, that is our main little fellow there. So basically this game is a sort of a puzzler platformer with some physics-based water sort of dynamics, if you like, mixed in. In case you're not getting it, the basic premise of the game is this fellow created these water people. We don't know the name of them. At any rate, they started manufacturing them, and then something went terribly wrong and chaos ensued. And here we are at the present. So that's one of the little guys. And he locks us out. So that's the start of the game. So the controls are pretty basic. Up, down, left, right to move, and spacebar to jump. I'm using it. You can use a controller. I'm using one now. I just find it slightly better to play the game. Here's a couple more little water friends. There's no fall damage in this game, which is great because you can just do that. It doesn't take you 10 years to... Oops. Oh, making a mess, jeez. Yeah, it doesn't take you 10 years to fall up and down places, which... Because it's good because ladders are pretty common in this game. So here's the water physics. It pushes us. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Something different. The aesthetics of the game are interesting. It's sort of steampunky style of game. Well, thank you, water friend. Yeah, as I was saying, they're sort of steampunk style kind of aesthetics, which is refreshing in a game. You don't really see that at all, actually. I can't think of a game that's come out in the last 5-10 years that is like that. I could be wrong. I just haven't seen one. Now, ah yes, so we go down here, pull the lever, let our little friend out, and he opens the door for us. Thank you very much. I love these things, these, oops, you sort of flop around and, oh jeez. Oh, okay, that was enough. And yes, they can jump very high. Oop. That was close. Down we go. Alright, that makes us a little guy. So as you can see, those contraptions up the top there, they make these things, but first they need water. If they don't have water in them, then obviously they can't make it. So in some of these puzzles you have to... Oops. Oh dear. Okay. Let's go to the D-pad instead. Just gotta get this spike thing over this guy. I'm doing terribly. That'll do. Jump, squish. Ah, love that. Love squishing these dudes. Okay, so as far as I can see, I played the game for maybe 10-15 minutes, something like that. You can... Oh, we're onto the next level. The water people are kind of... oops. They're kind of neutral. They can harm or hurt you. They're just doing their own thing, really. There we go. So the lights will make sense a bit later. Whee! Alright, let's move this up and... Oh, I've got to hit this switch here. Whoops. There we go. Whee! Certainly not going to miss out on a shower in this game. Very hydrated. Okay, well this is sort of just the basic premise of the machine that makes those little men. I won't go through it because it's more metadata than anything. But it just tells you basically that how to create the guys. So as you can see, lots of water, and then it turns this switch on. Jump on the switch and make your fellow. So the two things that they're drawn to are lights, which I turn those two lights off, and they'll come up later on in the game, and switches, which, well, 9 times out of 10, in fact, I think all the time, they have lights above them. So, oh, whoops, that was a bit silly. So that's what they do. They turn switches on and off wherever there's light. Okay. So as you can see, I turn that light on, and he turns it off, and then I'll just flick this switch. Oops. Okay. And away we go! Da, 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 da. Alright, so that then brings this little fellow back. And the object in this one is to get him to flick the switch for us in the middle there. So as you can see, that moves a little, that bottom cog. It's not little, it's gigantic. And then we get him to go back. So obviously we don't want him to flick the switch the opposite way. So to do that we go make him go underneath. Oh yes, right. I was wondering why it didn't move. That was silly of me. There we go. And down we go. So let's grab onto this thing and take a little ride. Whee! I like trying to do flips and stuff when you go downwards. Gain a bit of momentum. Oops. So as you can see, it's got a little bit of like different stuff to do. Blast, wasn't quick enough. Well, looks like I'm going to have to do something about this little waterman, which is squish. I love that. So let's press that again, and soon enough one of his friends will show up. Yep, there he is. Now the one thing I noticed when I started this playthrough earlier on was there's a ladder right there where you can just go straight back up, squish him, come back down, and get back on your little train thing. And it serves no other purpose than to squish that guy. So continuing on here, we'll hit the end soon enough. Whoa, whoa. So from what I've experienced anyway, the puzzles aren't overly hard. It's more looking at it, dealing with physics and sort of having fun with that than being a super hard puzzler. Though, having said that, it might get hard later on. I only played the first couple of levels. In fact, we're almost approaching the part where I stopped playing, so I haven't played it a huge amount. Alright, well, let's finish this puzzle off and then we'll call it a day, I think. Don't want to ruin it too much of the game for people. Oops. So the object of this puzzle is we need to create 4 of these fellows. Hey, that guy's got 2 eyes. I haven't seen that before. And another 2. And hopefully I don't kill this guy when he jumps over. I'll just stay up the top here. Whoa. Let's see what he does. Yeah, nearly got him. Alright, that's number 3. Whoa. Stay up the top here. Ooh, that was close. Okay. And the 4th one. Push that damn button. So they'll just keep pressing all those. And then we can make our water go up. One little fella. And that's the way. Good man. That opens the door. So. Alright, well, I think we'll call it there. This has been Irresistible Indie. We've been playing Vessel, and this is your host Pixel Pirate, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.